Good morning, everyone. This is Sammy D in Kart Life. Thanks so much for watching. If it's your first time here, please check out my channel, All Mario Kart Tour character wishlist video right here. It's picking up tons of views. Thanks so much for all the new subscriptions, likes, and comments. Love hearing from all y'all. Love getting to know you and making some friends along the way. So what we're gonna do today, look at the new Bowser Ranked Cup in the Hammer Bro Tour. I know everyone's antsy to get in and crush this Ranked Cup because it's week 2 of Hammer Bro Tour. There's nothing left to do. The worst second week because we're all here, we're all at home, we're all quarantined. There's nothing else to do in this game. No new cups, multiplayer, people are getting frustrated with it. We have the remaining gifts here, a few more stars away, and we are just working on ranked. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about some strategy for this ranked. I think this is a great rank to look at in-depth strategy and some micro strategy, how to spin your tickets, what to look for in the shop, how to race these tracks. I'm gonna do some race playthroughs at the end of the video. Stick around for that if you wanna see some tips on how to actually form some lines through the course. That's gonna help you. But first, just gonna break down my kind of how I look at the strategy for the entire Ranked Cup. It's a very in-depth process. Wanna get you like just a glimpse into how I think about it. Hopefully it helps you. 3 tracks, Bowser's Castle 2, Game Boy Advance version, my bad, not the SNES. Thank you so much for the correction in the comments. So GBA Bowser's Castle 2, which is a super fun track filled with jumps and lots of different options. Kalimari Desert R, which is the real slog of the batch because there's a lot of dead zones. And then Donut Plains 1T. What I want to do first is kind of show y'all my overall strategy for what tickets I have available, how I'm going to implement them in this ranked, and think about going forward into future ranks, and specifically the hierarchy through which I make these decisions. See what you can do on these tracks without having to pull, without using any tickets first. Figure out where your ceiling is. I did really good last week. I was way above everyone in ranked, and I'm in tier 40. This week, it's pretty hard. Already this guy at number 1, he started the morning off at 51. I was down to 44 or something, and he jumped up to 54 already just this morning. So I'm gonna have to get a good 6,000, at least more, and that's if he does nothing. Now, I haven't implemented any of my changes yet. So what I did today was before pulling, before spending, before using tickets, just figure out what my ceilings are for each of these tracks and which track I can get the most on ultimately. So far it's looking like Bowser's Castle 2. So what I'm gonna do is go through each track and I'm gonna go kind of like in order of just driver, then kart and glider, look at what tickets are available and then think about, which ones I might wanna use. Bowser's Castle 2. For drivers, I mentioned this in my preview last time. It's a little interesting because you have Bowser and Dry Bowser in the mix. And actually, if your Bowser is higher than your Dry Bowser, it's going to be better for you just because all you got to do is hold down the stats. You want to look at bonus points and, of course, chance of frenzy. But like I said, we're all going to grind until we get the frenzies we want, the coin frenzies, etc. So you want to look at the bonus point boost. Those kick in at level 2 or above on any driver, car, or glider. So you want to make sure everything you have ideally is at level 2 or higher. Level 4 Bowser, and then Dry Bowser is at 3. Now, Bowser, let's look at this. To upgrade him to 5, which would be very nice, times 4 bonus point boost and 5% chance of frenzy, I just need 3 more Bowsers, or 3 tickets. What do I have? I've got 2 tickets. That means 2 tickets could go to him. That would need 1 more, either a super driver ticket that could appear in the shop from my maxed ticket threshold that I've hit, or 1 more Bowser to appear in the shop any of the next 6 days. Now, he did appear last week. That's where I bought this 1 of 4. So we're gonna think about him hopefully coming to the shop and maybe getting him to level 5, but it's not a guaranteed thing. We'd have to get a ticket or a Bowser. So think about that. Probably Fire Bro and Ice Bro are not gonna be here for you because, I don't know, maybe they're your choice, but probably one of the Bowsers. If you've got Dry Bowser to level 6 already from way back in the day, in the early days of the game, obviously that's your pick. So I have 2 tickets, gonna put them to Bowser and look for 1 more in the shop or 1 more ticket. Now for the cart, I have nothing to level 2 yet. Everyone's gonna have this red Bullseye Bonsai from Gold Pass Gift. It's just Rocket Start Plus though, and it's just common. If you've got this, the Jump Boost Plus is your jam for this track because there's so many jumps. I wanna look at this, see what my ticket situation, I got 4 to work with, either in this ranked or going forward in the future. That's awesome. So I can take this to level 1. I could then use 2 more tickets to take it from level 2 to 3. It takes 2 on super tier to get from 2 to 3. So I could use 3 of these and have 1 left over. Now that might come into play in the layer tracks. Let's see. Let's go to the glider, and this is a no-brainer here. I only have the Wicked Wings. I don't have the Raining Balloons. I'm not gonna be pulling anymore. So my high-end ticket, which is coming just a few stars away from now, probably tomorrow or whenever I get it, I could use star tickets as well. But I'm gonna wait and just get it naturally, I think. And I will take this to level 2 where we'll finally earn bonus points. It's a good one to go ahead and level up because look how many tracks it's got. I mean, it's a great glider. Super horn, whatever, but it's all about the value of the track. So we wanna get it to level 2 because I haven't been able to upgrade it yet. So that's what's happening in Bowser's Castle 2. And what I often do is check this out. So let's say I'm in Bowser. I'm looking at the Parawing, and if I can do this, so I got level 1, I've got 4 tickets, I can use 1 to get it to 2, I can use 2 more to get it to 3, and I'll have 1 left over. What I usually do is just check out, okay, do I have any other super cards that are gonna need upgrading here? Let's just click through. No, there's nothing super there I'm gonna use. I've already decided that. There's nothing super cart here I'm gonna use either. Oh, yes there is, a T-Coupe. So let's look at this. T-Coupe on Donut Plains 1T has Jump Boost Plus. We have the Trick Course, so tons of jumps. Obviously, I wanna get this to level 2, so let's keep that in mind. As I told you before, if I use the 3 and have 1 left over, I can put that 1 to T-Coupe, get it to level 2. Do you see what I'm saying here? Kind of do the math, figure out your strategy for the whole thing. So rewinding, let's go to Kalimari. For drivers, I talked about this last video. You do a Boomerang, bro. Got the Boomerang, I got him to level 2, but his value is really poor. Only 1 top track. Wario, meanwhile, is over here. He's a level 3, a little bit higher, so we want to think, do we use this? Well, he's got double bombs. That could be good for point scoring. To get him to level 4, I would need 2 more, but remember, I'm using these tickets for Bowser. That's my plan, at least. And then right here, sitting right in front of you all along, is the secret weapon. It's Larry. He's a common driver, and you probably pulled him all the time in the pipes when you got all these Koopa kids and babies. But now he's got Boomerang Flower, which is a huge thing for frenzies. I want you to see what happens in one of the videos I'm gonna show later. Please stay tuned for that. I have all these common tickets, right? So level 3, I've got 9 tickets. I only need 4 to take him to 4. So boom, that's a done deal. If I need to go ahead and take him to level 4, and it goes to 3 times bonus point boost. And that's more than either of these other drivers would get if I upgraded them. So very nice. So that's gonna happen with those tickets. Now for the carts here on Kalimari, very similar. The airship, it comes up all the time in the pipes and it's all the way at level 4 now. Only need 2 more and I've got 8 tickets. So again, a no-brainer. And that's gonna take me to level 5, 1.1 to all bonus points, and times 4 boost. Look, this has mini turbo, so land ship is pretty good. I'm sorry, sometimes I say airship, it's land ship, but mini turbo plus is good. Obviously jump boost would be nice, so if you've got the Chrome DK Jumbo leveled way up, that might be your thing. Look at the situation, look at your tickets, hold down, look at the stats, you might go for that. But I'm going with land ship. Another very nice option for me, the glider. Now, right now I have the lightning oil paper. Let's hold down on it. It's currently getting at level 3, only 10% combo time. And 10% combo time on Kalimari with no trick is so, it dies constantly. It's so frustrating. So I'm very anxious to get this to level 4 for 15% combo time. I know that's my option. So see, so far on the 2 tracks, I have options to level up basically everything so far. And I want to figure out which ones do I do first. You don't have to do all of them. You might just start with 1 track, the track you're scoring most on, for example, Bowser's Castle, and do those moves first. And do 1 of them, then do 2 of them, see what you can get. You might not need to do all these moves in order to get first in your ranked, and then you can walk out of this ranked cup with lots of tickets still saved for next tour. So don't go crazy and do all your upgrades at once. Just kind of figure out the order of things. Let's go lastly to Donut Plains. Here's a very nice situation. I talked about Dry Bowser and the tickets required to get him from level 3 to 4. Well, I've got level 3 Gold Koopa Freerunner as well, so another good reason to go for regular Bowser on Bowser's Castle 2 and not Dry Bowser is because I would like to put those tickets here to Gold Koopa, because first, if it's a tie between Dry Bowser and Gold Koopa, in terms of upgrading with tickets, Dry Bowser is in the shop. He is available. Now, it does cost 12,000 coins. I know that's a lot. But if I'm going to put tickets on someone in a tiebreaker, I want to go for the character that is pipe locked and harder to acquire. So Gold Koopa plus the coin box. It's one of the best items in the game. Look at his list, man. He's got 12 top tracks. This is amazing. And it's going to be great for limit breaking with coins. It's just a no-brainer. So I do have the 2 tickets. I'm actually getting 1 more at the end of this. I made it through the last 2 ranks without having to use any high-end driver tickets. So that's very nice. So this is definitely a move I might make to see what I can get. Of course, it's a short track, right? It's not a hugely high scoring track, but because of all the tricks, you're able to maintain a non-stop combo. And I'll show you a non-stop run at the end of this video here. So it can be a really high earner, especially with a coin box frenzy, or coin frenzy. Now, cart, this is a little interesting. I've got the kitty cart at 3 because I keep pulling it. It would take all 8 tickets, but remember, I'm doing 2 on the land ship, so I'm not gonna have these 8 tickets if I do that move. But kitty cart's pretty good. I mean, it's got 2 times bonus point boost. A good place to start. My high ends are only level 1. And they're bad skills. They're dash panel, and that doesn't really help me on this track. So I'm gonna save my high-end cart tickets. I'm not gonna be using any of them this whole rank. That's nice to know. It's kind of like, you know, you'll be able to use it in a future rank. Now, the T coupe is the interesting thing here. I happened to get it when I was pulling for Baby Detective Rosalina. I like to call her Roz, you call her Rose. So T coupe, it's got jump boost. That's the thing. There are so many jumps on Donut Plains 1T. So these bonus point boosts happen every time you do things like a jump boost. That's when you get bonus point boosts. So the more of these you do, especially in a nonstop combo, the higher your overall score is going to be. I'm going to seriously consider upgrading T coupe to 2, even though the value is not great. Only 5 tracks, 2 of them are London. So terrible value. Since this is not a great value to upgrade, this might be one of my last moves I do. Like in a total desperate move, I might do some of these other things. Do Gold Koopa, do my Bowser thing, do the Iggy thing, Larry thing, whatever. But I might save this upgrade for if I really need to, but it is there for me. Now, Glider is nice. It's the Gold Swooper. If you got it from Gold Pass Gift, you want to seriously consider putting a high-end ticket toward this to get it to level 2 for bonus point boost. If you've already had it, level 3, it takes me 2 to upgrade. I have 0, so with my 1 Glider ticket, this is the only thing I am absolutely not going to be able to upgrade of the entire ranks. The other thing that's iffy is Bowser, you know, because I've got to, like I said, either find 1 more Bowser in the shop or 1 more gold ticket. That might not happen. But other than that and the Gold Swooper, I have options to upgrade everything, and I definitely don't need to do all of them. So make this little list for yourself. Let me show you what I've done here. So right here, I just made a little priority list, hierarchy list. It's actually just sorted by track, but I can see all the upgrades here all together. You might do this for yourself. It kind of helps you organize. I mean, for me, it was so much to keep up with in my mind, and, you know, jockeying back and forth between the tracks and holding things down. So you might make a little list of what you can do, and then kind of sort, all right, what are your priorities? Let's try this big move first. Like Gold Koopa, to me, is a no-brainer move because I'm gonna want to level him up ultimately in the end. It's gonna pay off in the long run. Go ahead and do that move. I might not have to do any of the others. So now let's go to some runs, and I'll just show you what we got. So first, Bowser's Castle. Okay, this is a track you kind of just gotta learn. A couple boosts, hit all these boosts, bang a turbo right here if you can, because it's gonna die. Coins, another boost right here, and another boost right there. That is a tricky spot. This is where combos are gonna die, these 2 boosts right here. So make sure you take turns wide and nab those little ultra minis. Now here's one of 2 big ramp sections, or 3 big ramp sections. Cut this tight for that boost and the coin. Okay, ignore this frenzy. You're gonna take a path through these ramps however you want. Just make sure you come out of it with a nice long turbo to get you to this ramp. This takes you to the next big ramp section, and look for this ramp on the right. Before that one, there's another one on the right I'm gonna hit coming in next time. This is a long coin section. You wanna go ahead and make sure you line up. I didn't do it just then, but you can get 4 coins easy right there to continue your combo all the way to the finish line. All right, once again, boost through here, coin, boost, dash panel, bang out a turbo here, grab the coins, bang out a turbo here, bang out one to the right. See, I just dropped it, and that is where it drops. You want to hit this fast, like as soon as you get this boost, hit it, the sparks, and then bang out one more here for these boosts. Now remember, cut this line tight. I'm not doing it there, but cut that tight for the coins. Cut this to get to these boosts. This will carry you through. Combo is pretty easy to maintain other than these 3 dead zones. Now, this time you'll be able to see the little hidden boost panel that comes. It's right there. So coin frenzy aside, it's kind of hard to see this jump panel because it's hidden in the lava. but you can get it. It's hard to get both of these, but definitely try. That's a nice little extra point for you. Got the thwomp with the frenzy, that's always nice. So that's a couple frenzy run, and it got me all the way up to 18K. So that's very good, and I can tell that with a couple bonus point boost upgrades that we're talking about, I could probably easily get a couple thousand more points on this track because it's a big scoring track. Now we'll go to Kalimari. Again, it's a real dead zone. This is filled with, again, 10% combo time is what I'm working with here, just so you know. If you got 10%, this is the kind of thing that is gonna happen to you a lot in this track, just these dead zones where combo just drops right before you're about to do something. I went ahead and got to the back here just because why not, going for some big items. This is not a perfect run, and once again, I recommend Go Shiny Hunter for his really nice run breakdowns in slow motion. So, got that dash panel. Oh wow, a boomerang, very nice. It's always going to be nice to swoop up coins like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very, very nice. Boosting back, it's going to die before this panel. I'm just resigned to the fact that these combos are constantly dying. On that boost, you can get those 2 coins, hopefully get all the way to the finish line. Yes, it does. Grab this coin, 1 more boost back to the left, but it will die even if you don't get hit. Yeah, just resigning yourself to dropping combo. This will be a really nice one to, oh, look at that, coin box pickup and banana frenzy. This will be a really nice one to upgrade to 15% combo time. I might just do it just because I'm tired of, well, I mean, maybe I won't need to on this track. As you can see, I'm not very inspired by this track. I guess this was a pretty remarkable run for me because I got a banana frenzy and a coin frenzy. So thank goodness, it just takes a little grinding. The thing about grinding and seeing what you can do without any upgrades is you might have that magical run, right? Like I did here. So that's a 14,000 run, 2 frenzies, 1 coin frenzy. If I had done the upgrades I'm talking about, that would have been 16,000, maybe more. So, you know, if you don't have a lot of time to grind or you just don't want to put in that time, you might go ahead and do a couple of upgrades. But I do recommend, if you have the time, see what you can do first, just so you can have the best long-term strategy. 1 boomerang on a coin box drop. Very lucky, right? But look how many combos come from this, like 20 or so, with all those coins going. That's as good as a coin frenzy. 1 boomerang hit on a coin box. So when those drivers roll up on the opening load, you want to look for coin box characters and you want to hang out near them. I'm always looking for Hakama Mario or Vacation Peach. So, all right, Donut Plains T, this is a little run on this. This is a no frenzy run just to try to show you the lines we have. It's tough, it's chaos. Every time on this track is going to be different. It's hard to get first place. You want to hope for a good starting position and then front run here. Hold this turn over these first 2 bumps. Bang out a turbo here, but you can also hold the line and a coin will connect to these coins. Now on this, you want to kind of aim to the left. I'll show you more next time because you're going to swing back through that section. It's really tough right here. You want to kind of aim to the left already, be boosting to the left or drifting to the left so you can cut hard in on the inside line and grab a couple of these coins. Thankfully, there's 5 or so in this area, and you can just pick up wherever you happen to be aiming, grab 1 more boost, and make it through this section. But it's a little tricky sometimes. Now, these coins are really tight, so aim tight to get 1 or 2 at least of those. I died, but look at that crazy thing that happened that saved me. Combo is still going. Take these take the high road, even though it's scary to see people underneath you. Keep it tight here for the first 2 boosts. I hold the line because a coin will continue the combo, like I said, and let you organize yourself even better for those 3 coins. Again, aim to the left so that you can cut back in hard on this area. Get 2 of those coins ideally. Boost, 2 jump boosts. Cut it real tight here to get at least 1 of those. Mushroom takes me to the jumps. I will say that this little spot right here, even if you get these 3 coins, if you don't have this mushroom, it can die right here before the jump. This is a trouble spot. So bang out a turbo right there if you need to. That would be my one little tip for Donut Plains. And if you didn't see my Donut Plains track history, it's kind of fun. You can check it out right here. I went back to the original SNES Mario Kart and played some Donut Plains. just as a look back. Might do that for some future tracks. So that's it for the rank up breakdown. I hope all that helped you. Come up with your hierarchy, see what tickets you got. Big picture, long game, micro strat. I'm Sammy D. Enjoy the rest of the week if you can. Get those scores and stay home, stay clean, stay safe, be well. Take care, everybody.